Hey guys, it's Coach Steve, and I've got this week's workout brief. Starting on Monday, we're going to test our unbroken push-ups. This is 6 weeks after we tested the last time. We've gone through, done our push-up challenge. So if you've done the push-ups every day, I would anticipate this number being a little higher than the first time we did this. So max rep push-ups, unbroken. See how many you can get. See if it's changed. And then we're going into some strength/skill work. We're going to try to build to a moderate heavy to a heavy single power clean. This is trying to build up so that we're going above the working weight for the workout, just trying to practice that, get things greased up so that we're ready to go for the WOD. The WOD is going to be 8-minute AMRAP, 20 double unders, and a heavy power clean. You're going to go through all of that. You're going to take a 1-minute rest. And then you're going to do another 8 minutes. The same thing, except the second time, the goal is to go heavier with the power cleans. So that's why we're building up on those power cleans. Give a good practice before jumping into the WOD. Now, this should be kind of 2 higher skill pieces, but not a lot of time. So double unders, if you're good at double unders, 20 reps should go very quickly. You should be able to step up to the power clean bar and generally move to it pretty quickly. You're going to go back and forth. The thing I don't want you to do is really feel like you're frantic with this. Take your time, good setup, good catch on the power clean, show control of the bar before dropping that and going back to the double unders. It's going to be very kind of tempting to just step up to the bar and go. Be sure you start in that solid position, because that's how you're going to be able to control the workout on your terms. On Tuesday, we're going to go into some Tabatas. We're going to Tabata on the bike or rower, take a minute rest, Tabata sit-ups, take a minute rest, Tabata bike or rower, minute rest, Tabata sit-ups, and then another Tabata on the bike or rower. Obviously, you can mix and match these as you need to. Supplement anything in place of that, like running or whatever, if equipment is not available. And what we're looking for here is just consistency. This is going to be a lot of cardio. 20 seconds on the rower or on the bike isn't a lot. So you're able to push that pretty hard and maintain that power output. But at some point, this one will catch up to you if you're pushing at that challenging pace. If you're going too easy, you're going to get a good workout, but you're just not going to feel, you're going to feel like you had more. So kind of find that balance. I don't want you to hit the cliff and fall off, but definitely don't walk in the park on these either. So try to stay in that maintenance. What can you maintain kind of place, and see how fast that is. How close can you get to that threshold? That'll be the key to this workout. On Wednesday, we're starting off with our deadlifts, building on what we've done in the previous weeks. 4 reps, then 2 sets of 3 for total load. This should be heavy for all 3 sets. Take your time getting to it, and then go for it. Get 4 reps, get 3 reps, lift heavy weight with good form. There should be no back pain when you do deadlifts. Your back should be involved, your muscles should be involved, but you should not feel any pain. No pinching pain, no popping pain, none of that. Once we're done with that, we're going into a WOD with some deadlifts, toes to bar, and running. And it's going to feel a lot like cardio with a lot of core. The deadlifts shouldn't be the worst thing in the world. 2 sets of 21 deadlifts at a moderate weight. You do not have to do those unbroken. The toes to bar are going to add up. That's a lot of reps. Your core should definitely feel that. And coming out of the gate, getting 30 toes to bar should really, really impact that core, which is going to help. It's going to have an impact on everything else. The running here is meant to be consistent. Throttle back, maintain an even pace. Don't try to set a PR pace. Just consistent running pace, something that you could do for a lot more distance than what's listed, and just try to get through these, because coming through on that second round of deadlifts and that second set of toes to bar, that's when things are really going to catch up to you if you've gone too fast early. On Thursday, we're going to continue our practice with the split jerks, 4 sets of 4. This is practice. A lot of people have not spent the time playing with split jerks. So it's an uncomfortable movement until you've just spent some time working on it. So maybe for you, 4 sets isn't enough and you're just going to do more sets because you need the practice. If you're able to move a load, able to feel this the right way, you're going to notice that bringing that bar back down to the shoulders is exhausting. So make sure you're able to maintain those good positions over those 4 reps, because as you get tired, it's harder and harder to push that power. Then we're going into a 10-minute AMRAP. This is a quick biker row and then a quick 10 shoulder to overhead. And we're looking at this of pushing pretty hard. The reps are low. You should be able to pretty well maintain this unbroken. Maybe those shoulder to overhead will catch up to you and you have to set the bar down. That's fine. But you should be at a place where you can initially go unbroken, maybe challenged, but still unbroken. You won't probably maintain that for 10 minutes, but push that pace just a little bit. And try to really control your breathing to try to keep your heart rate down, but it's going to come up a little bit. Be in good positions and go as hard as you can while maintaining those things. On Friday, we're going to start with some box squats. This is back squat, box squats. You're going to set up a box. You're going to squat to the box. You're going to put your butt on the box. You're not going to change your chest angle, and you're going to wiggle your feet. I want your feet to be completely deloaded. On the box, slightly below parallel or slightly to below a comfortable depth for you. And then you're going to stand back up. The big thing here is I don't want shifting back and forth. I don't want you to feel like you really have to drive your chest forward in the squat coming off the box. So we're trying to maintain that tension, to keep your chest up and drive through your feet to generate the power. That's what we're really focused on here. So practice that good position. When the bar gets heavy enough that it changes that, the bar is too heavy. You've gone too heavy. So kind of keep that in mind as we're doing these box squats, that it's the positions and the chest angle that we're really looking for, and teaching ourselves the squat depth that we're going to. And we're going into a 10-minute AMRAP, another 10-minute AMRAP. And this one is going to be about the legs, of course. 40 wall ball shots, shouldn't go unbroken for most people. And then 15 burpee box jump overs. So this is going to be tricky. 40 wall ball shots is going to leave you with some jello legs. You're going to have some baby deer legs. You're not going to trust them. When it comes to the burpee box jump overs, be very diligent about those box jump overs so that you don't catch anything. Take your time, do the burpee, stand up, and give it a focused jump, especially the first couple after the wall ball shots. Once you set that pace, just kind of maintain that and just get through it. This is going to be a little bit of a slog, but it's only 10 minutes. So you can get through this and just kind of put on and go consistent. Your legs will feel this one. On Saturday, we're going to do some strength work, some dumbbell floor press, and some dumbbell plank pull throughs. So you're in a plank position, just moving a dumbbell from one side to the other. Your shoulders should feel this. At the end of each round, you're going to feel those shoulders burning a little bit. And that's the goal. Once we're done with that, we're going into 50 bodybuilders, down ups, whatever you want to call them. You're going to jump down to the plank position, jump back up very quickly. These should go fast. And then 50 rushing kettlebell swings. No part of this should feel like it's overstraining. You want to move through this one fairly quickly. Maybe not completely unbroken, but it shouldn't be far off. You're going to be taking large chunks of reps off of this every time you start to go, and you're going to try to push this because these are relatively safe movements to push the intensity on. So push the pace just a little bit, move quickly through this. use good body parts, use your hips on those kettlebell swings. Make sure your core is nice and tight, but go. Just grab and go. You should be able to move from pretty much the entire 12 minutes. When we're done with that, we're going into a five round cash out, some pal off press, and some side plank hip dips. Just try to loosen up, get that core really engaged. That's what we have coming up this week, guys. Look forward to seeing you in the gym. Bye.